This is one point we never imagined that we'll get to as a country. Nigeria have experienced a lot of lows, but this particular low is one that I personally never imagined that we will get to as a nation. Initially was like, Atiku is chasing shadows according to the APC. Oh, there is nothing there. Oh, and all of that. While Atiku's camp was saying the revelation is going to shock everyone. Chief, as it is, I don't know if I'm shocked or confused or just perplexed. But let's get to have you first of all react to the issues where we are with our president's academic records.
I have spoken about this issue in different fora, especially in the media houses like this. Especially yesterday, I asked certain questions, and I blame our Nigerian system for some of the things that we are seeing today. Why I say so is that we have a system that has been so careless to the extent that the little thing that would have been there for us, for everybody to benefit, is not there. Little things such as libraries and data banks, even in our institutions. You hardly go to any of our institutions and see an archive hall where records are kept. I cannot go to my primary school today and ask for my first school leaving certificate or ask for any document, and in fact, it is not even existing. So, the likes of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, P2B, these are people who has governed in one way or the other. Ahmed Bola Tinubu was a senator of Federal Republic. Ahmed Bola Tinubu was a governor in Lagos State.
Yeah.
Before now, he is the president. Ordinarily, we wouldn't have, scratched our head to be looking for his documents, because as a governor, he has submitted documents to INEC before now. As a senator, he has submitted documents that made him to become senator before now. So ordinarily, we wouldn't have even been running to overseas. We'll just go to the records and dish out whatever he has submitted to see if there is any conflict. But because it's a country that we only care of selling the oil, get revenue, share to the states, and life goes on, we refuse to understand and know that governance is not all about sharing money. Governance is about laying a standard of both way of life and administrative standard that people from time to time, it will be kept as a legacy, so that as I come into office, I don't need to go and start looking for how to start up. I just roll on from the standard that is already there. But in Nigeria, as you are coming fresh. As you are coming fresh. You are starting afresh. So it is very worrisome. But the only thing I can say about Tinubu's academic record, or whatever anybody has found out, is that, this matter is subjudiced. And that is why one should be very careful.
No,
because
when you say subjudiced,
hold on.
Is it in court as we speak?
This matter is in court. The matter is in court.
The certificate?
Everything is in court. Listen, the essence of him getting the certificate is that he wants to present it in court. Because there is already, the machinery of justice is already in motion from the Court of Appeal, which is the first point of call in the presidential, Court of Instance, in the presidential dispute. So the matter is on. Now, I don't know how to reconcile this, assuming, but not considering to the fact that everything Atiku has brought is against Tinubu. The question is, if you know that you have all these facts, how is it going to be reconciled lawfully in the court, where the essence of appeal is to have a second eyes in the matters you brought in the first court of instance, to reconcile those issues that were brought before the court? because the court, as they used to say, is not a Father Christmas, cannot grant you a prayer you did not ask for. I don't know if the Supreme Court is going to manufacture a fresh issues for determination against Tinubu or for Atiku in this case. Okay. Because if you are having a ceremony, Vivien, and you are expecting to have dignitaries that like to eat good food, and you have a good food prepared somewhere, and you decide to get the people fed with the food that is not as sweet as the one you have inside, that is not as delicious as the one you have inside, and the people eat this and get satisfied and left your house, and you now add those delicious food when the people have left, who will then eat the food? It's as good as you do not have a better food. The one that you have eaten is the one who will describe the test. So this matter has gone through Court of Appeal, and the camp of Atiku has such a magnitude case against President Tinubu, and they didn't bring it in the first court of instance, and they're waiting for Supreme Court, who will be determining, the decisions made by the first court of instance, which is the appeal court in this manner. Okay. However, hold on, Vivien, hold on. However, I am not a lawyer. I do not have authority to say that such evidences cannot be admitted by the Supreme Court. But I wait to see what the outcome will be by the time it is being presented to Supreme Court. Now, let me tell you that whatever we are doing today, whatever we are talking today in this matter, is that same public opinion that the CJI said can never influence the decision of the court in any way. Recall that the only thing I'm waiting for in this case and other cases is the decision of Supreme Court. I remember, and I can always recall the quote from Justice Chukwudi Oputa, who says that Supreme Court is not the final because they are infallible. But it's not infallible because but they are the final. They are infallible because they are the final.
Okay, now.
So whatever they say in Supreme Court, no matter whatever you bring, I'm waiting for the pronouncement of the Supreme Court at the end of the day.